What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Brennan and I'm BT16, and today we're coming at you with another video. We have a small errata and rules update video for the Digimon TCG. We have a little bit more news here. We got some tournament rule manual update as well as a Q&A update just end of last week, but I've had a bunch of other content coming out, so I haven't had a chance to really deal with this yet. I was dealing with deck profiles and getting the last pack openings of BT16 of our adventure boxes open, so kind of left this for a little bit later because it's just a little tiny update, a little bit of information for you guys, but we're going to go through it and see if there's anything important. And hey, if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below. We love to hear your thoughts. Subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss a single minute of the fun. Well, let's get into it here. So we have the rule update here. There's a updated Q&A. We'll do that in a second here. They show there the new downloads. They got the tournament rules manual here. It's been updated. I don't know what the updates were. I wish they would highlight the updates or show you the updated sections to the reference page, because honestly, we're not going to read all 35 pages of this. Sorry, Bandai, but if you've only changed like 5 things, please let us know somewhere what you've changed, because yeah, no one's going to read 35 pages of this every time you update it. So it's really important, I think, that if they were to, potentially do this again, that they should just update, tell us what they've updated, tell us which sections to watch out for. But it's good to, go through this, overall once, when you start the game, but I really don't think they should make you have to go through it all the time. So this gives you a lot of stuff about tournament regulations that you need to know. Even has some great information at the bottom here, where it shows you what your camera should look like. If I can get there when you're playing the game. So like shows you a bunch of bad ones. You can't see all the cards. You can see the player's hand. Although technically, this is fine, but at the same time, you're just giving yourself a disadvantage. It's so, and your hands got to be clearly within the frame. Security is messy, so you got to be able to show that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 easily count security. Then you go to this one, you can see the whole thing. You can see it from you're looking at it, which is what I always do. Everyone else is always in reverse, which I don't really like, because then I have to try and read their cards upside down, which I feel is a little bit. I feel like that's a little bit, just not nice, not respectful, right? When you have it's small or you can't read, and then you have to constantly ask them questions, which slows down gameplay and stuff like that. I've seen somebody have their thing from the side, and I was like, this isn't good at all. This is just, and I don't ever complain about it in the match. I don't call a judge in and stuff like that, but it is difficult, and and just so people are aware, it makes it, really unfriendly to have a match with that person. You're not going to go away and be like, man, I want to, call that guy up on Discord and have a match. No, it's the ones that have a nice setup, that are very, have a good view, that you're going to want to go play the game again with outside of tournaments. So just a thought there. So some really good information. I would definitely check it out, but I would say that Bandai really needs to think about, showing what they've changed, because you can download this PDF and you can read through it every single time, but it's just, it'd be nice if they put somewhere what exactly is changed in there, because I just don't think it's clear enough. Like I said, highlighting things so you could go through this quickly and look for any highlighted items, and that would be the things that have changed. That's kind of a common thing with a lot of things, so I think the Bandai should definitely think about that. I didn't actually know this, but the play sheets are in here. I always thought you had to get the questionnaire done, but if you wanted to download any of the play sheets that by set or starter deck, they're all in here, which is actually cool, because I started out the game in BT4, so I never got a chance to get these cool ones right here. So you could download them. So that's really good. So I didn't realize that. I wasn't paying attention to that. But now on to the other part, which is the new Q&A. Kind of goes through a few things here, a few new Q&As. We'll just kind of go through them quick. Dorimon from BT16. I have a Digimon with this card and its Digivolution cards, and one of my Digimon with Collision is attacking. By using my Collision effect, an opponent's Digimon that didn't originally have blocker gains blocker and blocks. At such times, if both Digimon have the same DP, they both lose the battle and are deleted. Does this card trigger its inherited effect? Yes, it triggers. Another one is a Digimon with this card in its Digivolution cards battled an opponent's Digimon, and both Digimon lost the battle and were deleted. Can I activate this? Inherited effect at such times? No, you can't activate it. The Digimon with this card and its Digivolution card is deleted before the card's inherited effect activates, therefore it can't be activated. See, that kind of So when it uses collision, it'll trigger, but when it just attacks, it doesn't trigger. So it's based around the collision trigger, and I'd have to read 16 Doraemon, BT16 Doraemon, because I don't remember the inheritable effect. Alterns, when another Digimon with blocker is deleted, gain 1 memory. Okay, so it gains blocker. So I guess, yeah, so it gains blocker. So they're both deleted at the same time, allowing you to activate the effect. Whereas, like, this doesn't specify. See, this is a little bit confusing here because it doesn't specify it's a blocker here. Deleted before they inherit, but like here, if I were Digimon, I don't know if they answered this one correctly. I don't know if it would trigger because they both die at the same time. That's the that's a little bit weird that they say it yes here and no here. So I would like to know what the difference is. Like, it doesn't specify that there's a blocker in this one, but I mean, you'd think that they account for that in the question. But and then here I have a Digimon with this card and the Digivolution cards. I have a Digimon with this card in its Digivolution cards. Other Digimon battled. Both Digimon lost battle and deleted at such times. If both Digimon have blocker, how many times does card's effect here? Triggers once. If both Digimon lose the battle, both are deleted at the same time. And then Doraemon, if a Digimon that's affected by this card, start your main phase effect will be trashed. Because it has no DP. Is it still prevented from leaving the battle? No, the card is trashed. Digimon without DP can't be in the battle area according to the rules. Therefore, upon the rule check times, the card is considered a card that doesn't belong in the battle area and is trashed. This is why that card is trashed, even if that Digimon is affected by this card's start a main phase effect. Because yeah, if it comes out, it would be. Because again, that's a difficult one. These are actually Doraemon BT16, because that is an interesting one too. So start your main phase, placing. This Digimon can't leave the battle area other than by deletion. Okay. Well, DP reduction is deletion. It's auto game deletion. Okay, I always thought it was like an unaffected by effects. Okay, that makes perfect sense. That makes perfect sense. And then Ukomon has one too. I moved this card from bring area to battle area when all of my Digimon's DP was reduced by an effect. At such times, this card DP becomes 0. It's deleted due to the DP reducing effect after its move. Can activate this card's your turn effect. No, you can't activate it when the card with an effect pending activation leaves the battle area while the activation is pending. Yeah, so basically anytime you get DP locked by like ruin mode, none of your effects activate because your guy dies as soon as it leaves. Before any effects even activate, they just die. So that's pretty standard. So that one probably wasn't necessary. This one makes sense, and these ones kind of contradict each other in a way. If anyone has an idea why they did this here, I would assume that if you have the same DP, yeah. Yeah. Have a Digimon. Okay, another of my Digimon. Okay. I have a Digimon with this card in its Digivolution cards, and another my Digimon with collision. Is it okay? So I that's where I got it here. It's 2 different Digimon. So yeah, it does trigger it. Okay, so it does trigger because a blocker was triggered, was deleted. It was a blocker at the time it got deleted, so it would trigger it. Okay, I get that. Then I thought it was, yeah. So this one is if it's in the actual cards. This is if it's another card on the field. So yeah, that does make sense. So I was mistaken. I just didn't read it right. So that does make sense as well. So all new rulings, pretty good. Sometimes the English is just so hard to understand. Like the way they write things out are just really confusing, especially questions. And I was like people need to take English courses so that they can, explain things better. Tests are usually the worst. But anyways, that's all the time we have for this guy. This is our rule update. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for checking it out. Looks like that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we hope to see you in the next video. And as always, have a wonderful day. That's all for now, folks.